Andrew Carnegie not only built empires but helped shape the concept of success that we still apply today. With this phrase, we begin an incredible journey through the life of one of the greatest entrepreneurs and philanthropists that ever existed, Andrew Carnegie. He started his life as a poor immigrant, but ended up becoming one of the most influential magnates of the Industrial Revolution. And the lessons he left us go far beyond simply making money. Carnegie's path is full of wisdom, resilience, and most importantly, a worldview that still makes sense, even here in the 21st century. In this video, we will explore these lessons he left about life and business, and the coolest part, we'll see how to apply all of this today. Here, it's not just about biography or historical facts. We're going beyond that. We'll dive into the principles that shaped Carnegie's success, and that can shape ours too. Because let's face it, Carnegie wasn't just a businessman, he was a true visionary, and his ideas are sure to inspire you too. If you believe that ideas can transform your life, don't waste time. Subscribe to the channel right now, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any content, and drop a like to show you're committed to your growth and success. But hold on, there's more. We want to see you putting these lessons into practice. So, comment below with strength and conviction. I will be rich and have freedom this year. Did you know that making public affirmations increases our chances of achieving what we desire? That's right. When you write, affirm, and share your goals, you create a responsibility to yourself and others, and that gives you the energy and motivation to make it happen. So go ahead, subscribe, like, and comment to start your success journey today. Together, we'll build the future you deserve. Who was Andrew Carnegie? Andrew Carnegie was born in 1835 into a humble family in Scotland. His journey to becoming the Steel King in the United States began when he emigrated with his parents to America as a young boy. Carnegie's life in the United States was marked by a series of modest jobs, but also by an insatiable thirst for learning and progress. He stood out for his tireless work ethic and an intellectual curiosity that led him to climb the social and business ladder. Over time, Carnegie built an empire in the steel industry, using innovative strategies to transform the sector and consolidate his fortune. However, what really sets him apart from other businessmen of his time is his vision of success and wealth. He didn't see the accumulation of wealth as an end in itself, but as a responsibility, a way to contribute to society's well-being. A businessman and a visionary, Carnegie wasn't just a businessman, he was a visionary, and his lessons go far beyond creating wealth. This phrase encapsulates what makes Carnegie such a relevant figure even today. He wasn't content just to be successful in business. His life was guided by a set of values that transcended the creation of material wealth. Carnegie believed deeply in the power of education, the importance of resilience in the face of adversity, and above all, the duty to give back to society everything it provided him. He was a visionary in the broadest sense of the word, someone who saw beyond the immediate horizon of his time. Today, these lessons continue to be valuable, not only for those seeking financial success, but for anyone pursuing a greater purpose in life and business. In this video, we're going to explore 5 great hidden lessons that Carnegie left us. These aren't superficial lessons about how to make money quickly, but deep principles that can be applied to our lives and businesses, regardless of the historical or economic moment. From the value of self-education to the importance of an abundance mindset, including his philosophy of philanthropy and resilience, each of these lessons holds relevance in today's fast-paced digital world. By applying these ideas in our daily lives, we can not only achieve success, but also leave a positive impact that goes beyond our time. Carnegie's philosophy of life, education, resilience, and philanthropy. Andrew Carnegie lived by a set of principles that shaped not only his path to success, but also his lasting legacy. He deeply believed in the transformative power of education, resilience in the face of adversity, and the duty to use wealth to improve society. These values weren't just abstract concepts to him, they were the foundation of his personal and professional decisions. Self-education, the power of continuous learning. Carnegie didn't have access to advanced formal education. However, this never stopped him from learning. From an early age, he developed the habit of reading voraciously, turning every opportunity into a chance to expand his knowledge. He saw books as a kind of personal university, accessible to anyone with determination and curiosity. His passion for learning was one of the key drivers of his rise in life and business. Today, more than ever, Carnegie's philosophy of self-education is within our reach. With the internet, we have access to an endless amount of resources, from online courses to instructional videos on platforms like YouTube. Learning has never been so accessible, and the only thing separating us from new knowledge is the willingness to learn. Carnegie believed that learning wasn't something that happened only in the early years of life. For him, learning was a continuous, lifelong process. In his view, true success came from a constant commitment to the pursuit of knowledge. Incorporate a daily learning routine into your life, even if it's just for 15 to 30 minutes a day. If Carnegie in his time could build a vast knowledge base with limited resources, imagine what you can achieve today with the digital world at your fingertips. Resilience and optimism, facing challenges with a positive mindset. Carnegie's journey was marked by significant challenges. From his poor childhood to the economic crises that impacted his businesses, he faced numerous difficulties along the way. However, what truly set Carnegie apart was his ability to recover, always with a resilient and optimistic mindset. He believed that obstacles were temporary, and that with the right effort, they could be overcome. This belief helped him rise again after every fall, always with his eyes fixed on the future and new opportunities. In our modern world, we face crises and uncertainties constantly. From economic recessions to global pandemics, Carnegie's mindset of looking beyond immediate difficulties and focusing on solutions is more relevant than ever. Practical example: imagine you're going through a professional or personal crisis. Carnegie's philosophy suggests that instead of focusing on the problem, we should direct our energy toward finding creative solutions. A pragmatic optimism that recognizes the challenges but refuses to be overwhelmed by them is the key to overcoming adversity. Philanthropy and legacy. The man who dies rich dies disgraced. One of Carnegie's most famous quotes sums up his view on wealth. The man who dies rich dies disgraced. He believed that the true measure of success wasn't how much was accumulated, but how that wealth was used to benefit society. Throughout his life, he donated much of his fortune to educational, cultural, and social causes, creating libraries, universities, and foundations that still impact millions of people today. Carnegie saw philanthropy as a moral duty. He didn't just donate money, he invested in projects that helped elevate society as a whole. This concept of giving back is extremely relevant in today's world, where more and more companies and individuals are seeking ways to create a positive social impact. Lesson for today: in a world where philanthropy and social impact are increasingly valued, Carnegie's vision of the role of wealth remains a powerful example. Even if you don't have the same financial resources, the important thing is the intention to give back to society, whether through volunteering, supporting social causes, or simply helping to improve the lives of those around you. Living with purpose. Andrew Carnegie wasn't just a successful businessman, he lived according to principles that shaped his purpose in life. His dedication to continuous learning, his resilience in the face of challenges, and his commitment to philanthropy were the pillars of his enduring success. Now, the big question for all of us is, what is our purpose beyond profit? What motivates us to keep growing, learning, and contributing to the world? Carnegie reminds us that true success is not just in financial results, but in the impact we leave on the lives of others. Carnegie's business strategies and the Industrial Revolution. Andrew Carnegie not only participated in the Industrial Revolution, he helped define it with his pioneering business strategies. Throughout his career, Carnegie implemented tactics that not only increased his personal wealth, but also changed the way business was conducted. His innovations in efficiency, cost control, and adoption of new technologies remain applicable today, especially in an increasingly digital and competitive world. Vertical integration, controlling the entire production chain. One of Carnegie's most notable legacies in the business world was his implementation of the concept of vertical integration. For Carnegie, controlling just one part of the production chain wasn't enough. He wanted complete dominance, from the extraction of raw materials to the delivery of the final product. And that's exactly what he did. Carnegie owned the iron ore mines where he sourced his materials, the railroads that transported the ore to his steel mills, the mills themselves where the steel was produced, and even the distribution means. This level of control allowed Carnegie to drastically reduce production costs, ensure the quality of his products, and most importantly, maximize profits. Today, companies like Tesla and Amazon apply similar vertical integration strategies. Tesla, for example, invests in its own factories and battery production, ensuring full control over quality and costs. Amazon, on the other hand, has its own logistics infrastructure, warehouses, and delivery systems, allowing it to optimize the process from start to finish. While an individual entrepreneur or small business may not be able to control the entire supply chain like Carnegie did, the essential lesson is about efficiency and quality control. Identifying parts of the process that can be optimized or controlled in-house can increase profit margins and ensure better control over the final product. Technological innovation. Leading the way in progress, Carnegie wasn't just a master at controlling production. He was also one of the first businessmen to recognize the power of technological innovation. During his career, he adopted new technologies ahead of his competitors, giving him a significant competitive advantage. When the steel industry was booming, Carnegie heavily invested in Bessemer furnaces, which allowed steel to be produced faster and more cheaply. This constant vision of innovation is one of the reasons he was able to lead the steel market so effectively. Today, innovation remains a driving force behind success. From artificial intelligence to blockchain, new technologies are reshaping markets at breakneck speed. The lesson we can take from Carnegie is clear. It's not enough to follow the flow. You need to be at the forefront of change. Entrepreneurs and business leaders must identify and adopt innovations that will place them ahead of the competition. Encourage yourself to find ways to innovate in your field, even if they are small and accessible innovations. It could be something as simple as adopting a new automation tool for your work or implementing a new methodology in your team. The important thing is to keep an open mind for new technologies that can make your process more efficient or competitive. The Industrial Revolution, the backdrop to his success. Carnegie's success cannot be fully understood without considering the larger context of the Industrial Revolution. He built his steel empire during a period of immense technological and economic transformations. The Industrial Revolution brought with it the mechanization of production and the emergence of new, rapidly expanding markets, and Carnegie was adept at navigating these changes. He understood that to thrive in this new environment, it wasn't enough to simply follow old business practices. He recognized that efficiency and scale were essential to survive and prosper in the new industrial era. With this in mind, he restructured his operations to be as productive and efficient as possible, taking full advantage of the innovations of the time. Parallel with today's world, we are living through a new revolution, the digital revolution. Just as in Carnegie's time, we are witnessing a radical transformation in how business is done. New technologies, such as artificial intelligence, automation, e-commerce, and digital platforms, are rewriting the rules of the market. Just as Carnegie navigated the Industrial Revolution, today's entrepreneurs and professionals must adapt to the rapid changes brought about by digital transformation. Efficiency and innovation, lessons for the future. By applying Carnegie's strategies to the modern world, one thing becomes clear: the pursuit of efficiency and innovation remains the path to success. Control over production, the adoption of new technologies, and the ability to navigate times of change are lessons that transcend the era in which he lived. Whether you're leading a large corporation or just starting your own business, these lessons can be applied on any scale. Imagine a small business owner in today's digital world who decides to innovate their way of working by using automation tools and digital marketing. Even without having all the physical infrastructure that Carnegie controlled, this entrepreneur is, in a way, vertically integrating their operations, controlling everything from content production to final product delivery to the customer, efficiently and with quality. Carnegie in the modern context, how would he be today? Andrew Carnegie lived in a time of profound transformations, but his visionary mindset and business strategies transcend time. If Carnegie were alive today, in a world marked by digital disruption, he would undoubtedly be a pioneer in areas like technology, innovation, and digital entrepreneurship. In this section, we will imagine how Carnegie would apply his principles and vision in today's world, particularly in the context of startups, technological innovation, and digital entrepreneurship. Carnegie and startups, a visionary investor or the founder of a tech giant. If Carnegie were alive today, there is little doubt that he would have a close relationship with the world of startups. The entrepreneurial and innovative spirit he demonstrated during the Industrial Revolution would certainly place him at the center of today's technological revolution. In an environment where companies are born and grow at unprecedented speeds, Carnegie would likely be directly involved as a venture capital investor or even the founder of his own technology company. Just as he seized the opportunities presented by the steel industry to build his fortune, Carnegie today would be looking at emerging sectors like clean technology, artificial intelligence, or biotechnology. His history of quickly adopting innovations and identifying new opportunities would make him one of the most sought-after investors by young entrepreneurs seeking mentorship and capital. We can compare him to major current investors like Peter Thiel or Elon Musk, who combine future vision with investments in disruptive technologies. Carnegie would see the enormous potential that today's startups have to transform entire industries, just as he did with steel. Innovation and disruption, applying his methods to new industries. Carnegie was always at the forefront of innovation. If he were operating in today's world, his approach would undoubtedly apply to industries such as clean technology, renewable energy, or even biotechnology. He would quickly identify the breaking points in traditional business models and invest in companies that are ready to transition to a more sustainable and efficient economy. A clear example would be how he would deal with technological disruption. Today's companies that are transforming markets, like Tesla, SpaceX, or even technology giants like Google and Amazon, would probably be the kind of ventures Carnegie would support or even lead. He would apply the same innovative vision he used to modernize the steel industry, but this time directed at new fields of exploration. Carnegie wouldn't hesitate to take risks by adopting emerging technologies, just as he did by investing in steel production technologies in his time. Digital entrepreneurship, expansion, and scalability. If there's one clear lesson Carnegie left behind, it's that he knew how to scale a business. In the modern context, digital platforms and social networks would be fertile ground for him to expand his business vision. He would likely use the power of the internet to reach global markets faster and more effectively than ever before. Carnegie would be a master at using digital platforms to connect businesses and consumers. He would recognize the value of data and automation tools to improve efficiency and reach customers worldwide at minimal cost. And without a doubt, he would be ahead in adopting trends like artificial intelligence to optimize production processes and service delivery. Imagine how he would use the power of social networks like Instagram or LinkedIn to build his personal and business brand, creating contact networks and partnerships, much like we see business leaders doing today. He would probably create a strong digital presence, using his reach to attract the best talent and opportunities. Digital marketing, building networks and connections. Carnegie was always a master at building networks, not only physical ones, such as the transportation and logistics systems that facilitated his steel operations, but also networks of relationships and influence. In the digital world, he would use digital marketing strategies to drive his business vision. He would leverage the power of online campaigns to reach his audience, optimize operations, and expand his businesses. Carnegie's ability to cultivate strategic relationships in the business world would be amplified by the internet. Today, with the tools available to create and maintain contact networks, he would be an example of how to maximize these connections to further his leadership. Modern leadership. Carnegie's style in the 21st century. Carnegie's leadership style was both visionary and practical. He didn't just manage his operations, but inspired his employees to think big and commit to the success of the company. If he were in today's world, he would likely be compared to leaders like Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos, who not only run their companies, but also set trends and shape entire industries. Carnegie would play a key role in defining modern leadership, which goes beyond just running a business. He would champion purpose as a central pillar for success, inspiring his employees to commit to something larger than profit. He would see businesses not only as wealth generators, but as platforms for changing the world, just like Musk and Bezos do with space exploration or redefining e-commerce. Carnegie would share many characteristics with Musk and Bezos: grand vision, a willingness to take calculated risks, and the ability to transform disruptive ideas into business realities. He would also know how to use public narrative to mobilize people around his ideas and projects, a crucial skill in today's digital communication landscape. Psychology of success, abundance mindset, and overcoming challenges. Andrew Carnegie didn't just build a financial empire. He cultivated a mindset that allowed him to overcome challenges and achieve great success. One of the secrets of his success was his ability to adopt an abundance mindset and develop emotional skills that helped him navigate adversity. In this section, we will explore the psychological aspects that shaped his journey and how we can apply these concepts in our lives today. Abundance mindset. Seeing opportunities instead of scarcity. Carnegie was known for his abundance mindset. Instead of focusing on limitations or barriers around him, he believed that there were always opportunities for those willing to work hard for them. This doesn't mean that he ignored risks or difficulties. Carnegie was highly pragmatic. However, his mental approach was focused on seeing possibilities, even in the toughest moments. During Carnegie's time, the steel industry was highly competitive and uncertain. Many other businessmen might have given up in the face of these challenges, but he saw an opportunity to dominate the market. He believed that instead of fearing competition, he should find ways to do things differently, more efficiently, and on a larger scale. And that's exactly what he did. An abundance mindset essentially means believing that the success of others does not diminish your own chances of success. Instead of fearing competition or focusing on scarce resources, it's about having the mindset that there are enough opportunities for everyone, and that by working hard and thinking creatively, you can find your own path to success. Defining a clear purpose can be the key to remaining resilient in the face of challenges. Ask yourself, what is my bigger goal? What do I want to achieve in the long term, whether in business or personal life? Carnegie knew exactly what he wanted and why he was pursuing those goals. By aligning his actions with a greater purpose, he was able to face adversity without losing his way. Create a long-term vision for your life and career. Set clear goals and review them periodically to ensure you're on the right track. This not only helps you stay focused, but also creates a sense of purpose that drives your daily actions. Overcoming challenges, emotional resilience in action. Throughout his life, Carnegie faced numerous challenges, from his family's early financial struggles to the economic crises that threatened his businesses. What set him apart from many others was his emotional resilience. Carnegie had the ability to bounce back quickly from adversity because he believed that every failure held a lesson and an opportunity for reinvention. For Carnegie, failure wasn't the end of the road, but rather part of the learning process. He cultivated a mindset that allowed him to remain calm under pressure and make strategic decisions, even when circumstances were less than ideal. Developing emotional resilience is a crucial skill in any success journey. Carnegie teaches us that in times of crisis, it's important to keep a clear head, analyze the situation carefully, and look for creative solutions. To build this resilience, practice self-reflection, meditation, or other activities that help balance your emotions during stressful times. Imagine you're going through a financial crisis or facing a setback in your career. Carnegie's lesson would be to look beyond the immediate problem and identify the lessons this situation can offer. Instead of focusing on failure, ask yourself, how can I use this experience to grow? Emotional resilience involves recognizing challenges, but not allowing them to dictate the course of your journey. Personal growth. The mindset of overcoming Carnegie always believed that personal growth and success were deeply intertwined. He saw every difficulty as an opportunity to become stronger and better prepared for future challenges. For him, true success wasn't just about accumulating wealth, but about developing character and the ability to overcome obstacles. Throughout his journey, he demonstrated a remarkable capacity for overcoming, whether it was the financial hardships he faced in his youth or the complexities of managing an industrial empire. Carnegie believed that growth came not only from victory, but from continuous learning through defeats. To cultivate this mindset of overcoming, it's essential to practice continuous self-development. Like Carnegie, incorporate the habit of learning from your experiences, whether through books, courses, or mentorships. Use every setback as an opportunity to adjust your strategy and continue progressing. Embracing the psychology of success. Andrew Carnegie left us a legacy that goes far beyond his business achievements. His psychology of success was built on an abundance mindset, a clear sense of purpose, and incredible emotional resilience. By adopting this mindset, we can face life's challenges and business hurdles with a more positive and strategic attitude. Throughout his life, he demonstrated that success is not just a matter of luck or talent, but how we face challenges and how we stay committed to our larger goals. Ask yourself, how can I apply these lessons from Carnegie to cultivate a success mindset in my own life? In this video, we've explored the life and lessons of Andrew Carnegie, one of the most visionary businessmen in history. What stood out in his journey was not just his ability to create wealth, but his profound vision of purpose, education, innovation, and social impact. These lessons transcend the time he lived in and remain extremely relevant in the modern world. How to apply Carnegie's lessons to your life. Now, the big challenge is, how can you apply these lessons to your own life? What can you do to adopt Carnegie's philosophy and boost your personal and professional growth? Here are some reflections to help you get started. Continuous learning. How can you incorporate self-directed learning into your routine? Perhaps by dedicating 20 minutes a day to reading about your field of interest or enrolling in an online course. Resilience. When challenges arise, how can you remind yourself of Carnegie's mindset? Face difficulties as opportunities for learning and growth. Innovation and disruption. What technologies or methods can you adopt to improve your efficiency or create something new? Even on a small scale, being open to innovation can make all the difference. Purpose and legacy. What impact do you want to leave on the world? Whether through philanthropy, volunteering, or even small actions in your daily life, think about how you can contribute to a positive legacy. We want to see you applying these lessons in your daily life. So here's what you should do. If you haven't done so yet, comment below with all the strength and confidence you have. I will be rich and have freedom this year. When you write, affirm, and share your goals, you create a commitment not only to yourself, but also to those who are watching you. This generates extra motivation to pursue your goals and make them happen. Andrew Carnegie showed us that success goes far beyond simply accumulating wealth. He taught us that true success lies in leaving a legacy, continuing to learn, grow, and face challenges with resilience and optimism. Success is not only measured by money, but also by the impact you leave on the world and the lives you transform. So now, let me ask you, how can you apply these lessons in your own life? Think about it and start your journey of personal and professional growth today. Before you go, I need to ask you for a favor. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel because here we always bring content that can help you grow and achieve your goals. Leave a like, share this video with your friends, and help spread these inspiring ideas. And keep an eye on the recommended videos at the end, which will give you even more insights to continue on this journey. Thank you so much for being here and for being part of this growing community. Together, we will reach the success you deserve. See you in the next video.